Alrighty guys, about to show you how to basically warm up for Tower of Hell. You know, you gotta start off strong with a lovely a few rounds of Arsenal, I would say. Gotta make sure that, you know, get those kills in. Really, like, probably one of the main reasons I would do this is because it really, like, helps me with my sensitivity and stuff, because I'm going for, like, a low sense to a high sense. So when I'm trying to, like, move over to, like, doing ladder flicks and stuff, I feel like way more comfortable with doing them, because I'm just like able to do it like a lot quicker. So close. We're doing so good, actually. Like, you know, it gets real, like, as soon as I go, like, to start being quiet about this. What the heck? Why was there, like, a floating head there? I had, like, no clue what was going on. Yeah, definitely the biggest thing though is I always like to play at least like a few rounds of Arsenal before like I go straight into this, you know? I was about to say, if I don't get this kill. Whoa. So close. If I was able to turn it around fast enough or at least get behind cover, that probably would have worked out, I would say. Just waiting for like one guy to peek around the corner or something like that. Yeah, I should probably start picking up the pace a little bit, I would say. So close. At least we got the kill though. I mean, that's all that matters. Dude, who has the golden knife already? Jeez. Get him, guys, get him. So close, so close. Can we clutch this up, maybe? So close. I mean, second place isn't bad. I'll take that. I'll consider that a solid warm-up, to be honest. So guys, I just hopped onto Tower of Hell, and basically I want to go over a little bit of a warm-up I do right before I go and actually start trying to complete all the towers that I play. And the one reason I want to go and explain this real quick, but the one reason I go and play Arsenal is to basically focus on my reaction time as well as muscle memory. Now, even though I play Arsenal on a sensitivity of 2 and I play a Tower of Hell at a sensitivity of 5, it still really helps with the muscle memory and trying to get fast reactions for like certain shortcuts and maybe trying to take down a player or something like that. I'm not sure how well that relates to each other, to be honest, but it really just helps build a reaction time is basically what I'm trying to get at here. But yeah, the main thing that I would normally do when I start to warm up for Tower of Hell is to do a little bit of summit 360s to the ladder. And the main reason I do this is to build a little bit of muscle memory, because as soon as you're confident with that, then completing the towers is going to be so much easier because you're going to be a lot more confident while trying to actually play the game and while moving your mouse and everything. Now, even though I don't really play with like shift lock all the time, there's still certain shortcuts that require ladder flicking, which is another thing I actually go and work on. Now, you don't need to start these out fast or anything. You can easily just go walk up and do like small ones like that, or just jump up and just do like a little bit of like a slow ladder flick, I would say, because doing them fast is like a little bit hard. Plus, I tend to jump a little bit beforehand. But if you go and take them slow, it's a lot easier to go and do a little bit of a mini ladder flick, I would say. But then again, this is one of those things I like doing for a few minutes. Really help build up a consistency with trying to actually go and do ladder flicks. Because, you know, then again, this is all about trying to build a muscle memory and getting used to doing things. Then if you want, you can go a little bit faster, try to jump up quicker. I'm not entirely sure if it goes faster. It probably does, but not by a large margin. But yeah, once you have that down, or at least you feel confident with doing ladder flicks, the next thing I like working on is doing a little bit of my double jumps, which I don't know why, but people think this is like the hardest thing ever. When I just like walk up and just double jump, it's like the simplest thing. Trust me, guys. Literally, all you do is around this area, I would say, is where you want to go and jump, and all you do is hold the spacebar. Nothing else, guys. Trust me, it's that simple. So all you do, get to around that area, hold the spacebar, jump on up, and try not to jump like 3 times because then it messes you up. Try to jump twice, get to the top, and basically call that good. But yeah, for the most part, I'm going to start trying to do this tower as fast as I can, and basically provide you guys some tips on what I do to warm up and how I actually improve at Tower of Hell. Now, the first one I would probably go and say is to be confident with your muscle memory, because if you're not confident, then you won't be the best at doing shortcuts or completing the stages in general, because once you have that down, that's probably the biggest thing to you actually improving. Because if you're confident with yourself and you know you can do certain shortcuts, then you're going to be a lot more successful at actually going and doing them and everything. Now, the next thing I would probably go and say is to try to play other harder obbies, such as like Obby King or any of the other types of obbies out there. I don't know too much because I don't play too many other obbies, but the main thing I'm trying to get at is to play any other like harder obbies, because if you're just playing one, like if you're just playing like Tower of Hell or something, that's not really going to help you improve your skill base, just because it's going to be really simple, trust me. Because if you're playing Tower of Hell, all the stages are super easy and you're not really going to be pushing your limits. And if you actually go and play harder obbies, of course, then you'll be able to actually go and start trying to complete the towers a lot quicker, because you've experienced a lot harder stuff at that point. But it looks like we got to the very top of the tower, so let's go and get right into another one, guys. Okay, guys, so the tower just reset, and I don't really know what the tower looks like altogether. But then again, I will be trying to speedrun this as fast as possible, or as fast as I could possibly do it. And for some reason, I don't know why that trust doesn't always want to throw me back as far as it does. Sometimes it just tosses me, not really wanting me to make it. But then again, as a little bit of a small recap, guys, the first thing to do is to basically work on your muscle memory, because that helps out so much. You guys don't even know. Then the next thing is to basically work on, let's see, what else was there? Because I know there's muscle memory, then playing other harder obbies. Then I'm pretty sure there's a few other things that you could possibly work on as well. But for some reason, they're not coming to my mind at all. But yeah, for sure though, the biggest thing to work on is muscle memory, because once you have muscle memory down, the biggest thing you can work on from there is just being confident. Because if you're like, I hope I make this shortcut, I hope I actually complete it, then it may or may not really happen. But if you have the mindset of being like, I could beat this, it's gonna be easy. And wait, was that really that fast? Hold up. Okay, yeah, that was a fast course. I did not realize how fast that was, actually. But if you're more confident in your mindset and say, I can easily do this, just speedrun it and not worry about failing, then you're going to be so much better when completing towers and everything. Because if you believe in yourself that you can do it and speedrun it and not have to worry about failing, then that's just going to set you up for success in the long run. Alrighty, guys, so we are going to be doing one more round inside of today's video. And for the most part, I'm pretty sure I covered most of all the basic tips that as of right now I could really think of, and I have no clue why I walked back under that. But yeah, if any of you other pro players out there have any other advice you would like to go and give us, or any of the new players, feel free to go and comment that down below. and I may end up pinning one of the best ones that I think is really good to actually go and pay attention to. But for the most part, I feel like I covered everything that I would actually think of for improvement and everything like that, which is basically playing harder obbies, really focusing on muscle memory and everything like that, as well as, you know, trying to be confident when doing stuff and speedrunning, just knowing that you can do it and not worrying about failing whatsoever. But then again, there's probably like a ton of other tips that other people know or can give. So if you guys have any other like big tips that you'd like to go and give people, make sure to go and comment that down below, just so you can go and help them out just that little bit more, guys. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure that's all I really want to go and say. And one thing I do want to say though, guys, even though after I just said that, is a lot of people say that I'm really good at Tower of Hell, which that is true. I am pretty good at the game, but I know I'm not one of the best players. I'm just really consistent. It looks like I'm super good, even though I'm at least, I would say I'm solid at the game, I would say. But yeah, the biggest thing that makes me look good is I'm probably I would say I'm a really consistent player, which is why I'm one of the top players. I'm not the fastest, I know that for a fact, which is one of the things I do want to work on in the future, which is why I made a little bit of a meme alt account or whatever, just to meme around on. So if you guys want to see some videos on that account, well, I try to basically, you know, speed run every single stage as fast as possible and really try to work on my speed. Make sure to go and comment that down below. And I know what you're often thinking, why have I been running minimal graphics on a tower just by myself? And that's because I really don't know. Let me go turn that bad boy up, basically going from 500 frames to 500, high 400s. I mean, still, it looks great though. But yeah, I guess that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it and would like more tips and trick videos in the future, make sure to go drop a like, subscribe. Any of you other pro players out there, comment down below some other tips that would help people improve as well. I may or may not pin one. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.